Back, sorry.
So, Ken,
Let me know when you hit record, Tanya, because I kind of have my supper as we talk.
Okay, well, I
Let me
put
know when you're
we're going here.
okay.
So I'm just gonna get out of there. We don't all need to see that. So have you guys taken a look yet at this rank up and score?
No.
You had a look at it. Okay. The rank up and score is it's a really great opportunity is what it is. It's a great opportunity to get extra rewards for ranking up, and it's just a really good way to motivate people into the next level here. I don't know how to go to the next screen because everything's being covered. Hang on, there we go. So first though, I want to talk to you guys about a few things that have been on my mind about our team and myself and just next steps for our team. So I want to talk to you a little bit about some things that you can be doing on your team to help you get to use this rank up and score. Okay, and then we'll talk about the rules of rank up and score after. So leadership is really important. And I've done some reading and some watching. I listened to some podcasts and that sort of thing. I try to do that as much as possible. And this quote kind of resonates with me. Achieving your dreams requires tenacity, ambition, and most importantly, action. We have to be constantly reflecting, am I being active or am I just waiting for things to happen? Do I think that most of us are doing that? No. This Zoom is really intended globally, but I really think we all need to take a look at that. And I think we're probably all at some point guilty of maybe doing the Charlie Brown, hanging your head, like I'm not getting anywhere with this right now. But we need to really look to ourselves if we're not. We really need to look to ourselves for what am I doing? And then we need to look outward for the support and the help. So what do you need? Network marketing sounds really amazing, and it is truly simple. It's a simple formula, but it takes a lot of consistency. And for those of us, especially who work full-time, that would be all of us, it can be challenging. So let's just lay it out. Network marketing may be simple, but it's not always easy. Like in any other endeavor worth pursuing, network marketing requires a certain skill set and character. We're talking about ambition, a work ethic, people skills, persistence, patience, a positive attitude, commitment, self-reflection, and the willingness to learn. If a person doesn't have these traits and isn't willing to acquire them, he or she will not succeed at network marketing. And that's another direct John Maxwell. Now, I think everybody, especially like the people I'm seeing on the Zoom call tonight, you guys all have this in you. And I think that sometimes we meaning me too, we kind of falter in our confidence. And sometimes these things can fall short for us. So we have to really work daily at building yourself up and developing yourself personally so that you can be at the top of your game as much as possible. And like I said before, looking for support and guidance from people. And we're going to talk about who those people are in just a minute. So duplication. We want to practice what our upline teaches us. So I say this all the time to you guys. Everything that I do, I'm duplicating from somewhere else. I didn't just know how to do this. Krista didn't just know how to do this. Julie didn't. Wendy didn't. And all the other folks that we know of on our sidelines, none of them knew how to do this either. They sort of jumped in and they saw somebody doing something that was working and they're like, that works really well for them. I'm going to do that too. And so, whether it's a Plexus pop-up as an event, whether it's a way of speaking to a potential, whether it's a way of reaching a potential, those things are all duplicated. They're all just copycat things, really is what duplication is. So it says here, you need to be willing to listen and to learn from mentors. So really open your ears, and if people offer you help, grab onto it, take it. And I know you guys do that really, really well. The way this industry is structured, it is in the best interest of your upline to help you succeed, right? So if you succeed, you're helping our team and you're helping me. Just like when your downline succeeds, they're helping you, right? So that's how this works. And so, of course, your upline wants to help you. We are willing to teach you the system. Whatever your upline did to become successful, it's very duplicatable. But you have to be willing to listen and to be taught to follow those systems. So that's really, really important. So your upline, you know who they are. You guys have attended large team events, the folks that are on this call tonight, and you know how supportive your upline is. But these are some things that should be happening for you. And if they're not, I want you to reach out to me. If you don't feel that I'm doing this for you, I really want to know. Do I call you? Do I help put a plan in place? Am I committed to your success as you are to your own? You should be able to relate to your upline, whether it's me or whether it's Julie or Wendy or Krista. You should feel comfortable just saying, hello, I need your help. Like I was so excited when Kim FaceTimed me tonight. She didn't even warn me. She just FaceTimed me and I answered right away. And it makes me feel good to know that people will come to me when they need an answer or when they need support on something, because that's how you learn too. You'll duplicate what you learn in that 3-way call or in that phone conversation or in that message. So that's really important. To use us well, but also to feel comfortable asking us for help and support. So when it comes to your downline, so we're all at different stages with having a downline. When you first get your downline, they're kind of like orphans. They don't belong yet in the sense that they don't know what to do. And so when someone's brought in, it's really important to nurture that person and help them along. And especially, I would say the first month, and that's kind of what this paragraph talks about. If you're really busy building your team, that's really important too, like continuing to build solid level ones. But you needn't forget about the people that you've just signed on who may be your absolute rock star. That might be the person who brings you a huge downline. So you want to make sure that you're supporting them and giving them the full opportunity that they deserve. And if you're really new to having a downline and all of a sudden you're growing this downline, then that's when you go to your upline again and say, help, like what are some tools? What are some tools that I can use to help this person? And on our team page, I've really worked hard at providing us with files that explain like how to do this, how to do that. And those files are great. But if you find that they're not doing it for you and not giving you what you need, just pick up the phone, send me a message, and ask. I know different times, like Paul and I and Sam, we've had different phone conversations over the course of our time together where, we answer questions and talk frankly, over the phone because that's what works for you. And that's totally fine with me. Kent, you and I have messaged back and forth, like, I don't know, quite a few times. And, and that's good. That's a good thing. I like it. So keep doing that. Keep looking for support and help. Well, the train came, so Robbie's here. Robbie, say a quick hi. Okay. All right. We're going to move on. So I just want you to reflect on something. This is the last slide for this before we go over and look at the frequently asked questions and the facts about this wonderful rank up and score for this month. I want you to reflect and ask yourself these questions. Am I posting every single day on social media? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute. I unmuted some of you. Okay. So are you posting every single day? And let's talk about this because the way that we are posting is really and truly what attracts attention. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't post pictures of products unless I'm holding them. I don't post copies off of other people's posts unless I'm creating my own new graphic and changing up the text a little bit. I really post and try to brand what it is that I'm trying to communicate to people. So for me, it's all about health and wellness and how I'm living my life through that. And so that's why 75% of mine are about my kids, or maybe they're about an article, or maybe they're about a mindset, that sort of thing. Go see daddy, okay? So I'm not saying that my way is the right way, but I'm saying that model of doing it so that you are showing your lifestyle and how Plexus works for you and how it makes you feel, that's what really works. Like Kent, you going and doing your exercise and showing, where is my life going to take me today? Those types of things that you do, those are branding you and those are great. That's a really good way to do it. And I know, Paul, you just speak from the heart. You're very honest. That's a really good way to do it. Yes, I know, honey. Yeah. Sorry, I just did a little combo bang there for Sean so he'd come get him. And Sam, you post about things that are upcoming, and you post about, loved your post the other day about you went down a pant size and you were really bold and you just put it out there and you got some good responses from that. So keep doing those things, guys, because that's really important. And that's why I put it first. It's probably the most important thing that you can do on an everyday basis. The second the second one, is about prospecting. And prospecting is the most scary part of network marketing because people are going to say no to you. And sometimes people say a flat out no, and it can really hit you in the stomach. But if you don't get no's, you're never going to get to a yes. And yes, it's so much easier when someone comes to you and says, what is this plexus, right? Isn't that much easier and more fun and makes you feel good? Oh, they noticed me, and that's awesome. But let's face it, after there are certain posts that create not shock value, but a bigger stir that will cause people to contact you. And there are ways to keep stirring that pot, and you have to get more and more creative as time goes on because your network, if it doesn't grow, your network gets used to you, right? So changing that up is really important. So getting back to prospecting, if you're not confident in prospecting, there are ways for you to get better at it. There's a lot of help that your upline can give you. There are training videos, there are books. And really and truly, it's all about jumping in with both feet and just giving it a good go. But I would recommend listening to a Ray Higdon or following Emily Roberts and looking at her videos on prospecting because they have like little scripts that they say that will resonate with you, and you can write those down and they'll work for you. And that's really how I prospect is through that. These scripts that I've developed, they're on my phone even, and I've tweaked them so they sound more like me and they make more sense to me and things that I would say. This Friday, we're going to do that cold call blitz. I know, Sam, you're planning on coming, and I think Barb is coming as well. And we'll talk a little bit about that in a bit, about how we can use that to build our confidence and get really good at prospecting. So the third reflection is, am I listening to those around me for cues? Am I listening to my family, my friends, community members, like when I'm at the grocery store, am I hearing that person that's saying, I'm so tired every night, I feel this way at the grocery store? Am I listening to that person? And do I have a business card in my bag that I can just hand over and say, listen, couldn't help but overhear what you were saying. I totally understand. I felt the same as you, 6 months, a year ago, whatever. I'm just going to give you my card, no pressure. Just wanted to run this by. I have some natural health supplements that can really help you with this. Bam. That was a cue. You gave away a business card. Are you ever going to hear from that person again? Maybe you won't. Are you probably going to see them again? Yeah, because you live in the same community as them, likely. Okay. That's just an example of listening around you for cues. But those cues don't have to be, at your local grocery store. Those cues can be at the place where I bought my Bentley. The day that I bought my travel bag thing. What are those called? The thing you carry on the carry-on. And the lady was so thorough with me. She really explained everything out to me so well. And every time somebody does that to me now, I hand them a card. I happen to have a stick of Slim in my bag that day, so I gave her one of those. And I said, listen, this was amazing. And she was just so excited that I thought she was a good salesperson, first of all. And she really listened to what I had to say. I didn't hear from her though, but I'm sure she drank the Slim. And that's okay. That's okay. I may hear from her again in the future. And actually, I've walked by Bentley a few times and I've seen her in there, and I've thought, I should go in and say hi again. But those are cues that you listen for. There's whether it's someone talking about, being tired or, being a worn out mommy or any of those things, or whether it's just somebody who you think, wow, you see potential in them as somebody that would be great. Those are the cues you're looking for. So ask yourself, am I responding to those cues, or am I thinking I could be really embarrassed right now, so I'm not going to respond to that cue, right? And of course, can I respond? That should have been there too, because sometimes you can't. Like if they've got another customer coming their way and they're looking over your shoulder, that's not the right time to talk to that person, right? Okay. Am I doing personal development as often as I can? So personal development means that you're watching videos on leadership. You're watching or listening to podcasts about leadership or another area that you want to develop in personally. So maybe it's communication, maybe it's language skills, maybe it's
okay. So it says, look at these numbers up top here and write what continues. So what comes after 175, 200.
Hello? Hi. Is that you, Leslie?
Oh, hi. Sorry. I didn't know.
You do your math. You do your math. Maybe just audio mute yourself.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Thanks. So, yeah, listening to podcast videos. If you need some guidance on where to go with that, because the internet's an awfully big place, don't feel shy about asking. Okay. And if you're not doing these things with purpose, in other words, you're not doing the personal development with intent, so you're not listening intently and you're not kind of trying to put yourself in that position, then you're really not helping your business. You are the one who drives the bus on your business. Absolutely. And the job of your upline and the job of my upline is to help support us so that we can do that. These reflections are things that you can be doing. These posting, prospecting, listening, personal development, those are the things you should be doing on an ongoing basis. And you should do them as much as you can. Okay. I'm just going to call up. First of all, before I go on to the Rank Up program, did you guys have anything you wanted to say about the PowerPoint, about the presentation?
It's good. I like it. I like it.
Thanks, Kent. Any comments, like any feedback, any things I might have missed or things you wish I had said or touched on?
Well, you gave us direction where to go. So by giving us direction, it's really up to us to take that next step and try a few different avenues.
Yes.
If you don't understand it, then call you out and say, help me, I watched the videos, I did personal development, I listened to how to speak to people, and I'm just not getting it. Then one of us can come to you and we can tell you what we're doing. You can say, well, great, maybe tweak it a little bit. This is my experience. And go from there, right?
Yeah. And the other thing that I think I would love to see you guys do, because I know you're ready, is I would love to see you guys either, like next week, Kim and I are doing a sip and see in St. John on the 18th. And, Kim, you're going to have a part of that, right? Like we'll talk about what that's going to be. But I'm excited for you guys to take on some of these challenges and that's how you're going to grow, is to kind of step outside of your comfort zone a little bit and lead your own thing, whether it's an event or whether it's, and in some other sort of program within your team or your downline.
It might be something as simple as stepping totally out of your comfort zone and approaching that person for the first time in that kind of cold prospecting, and then call somebody up and say, guess what I did, because that's a really important step. And if you find somebody and you celebrate with them and you have that sense of, well, I did it and now I'm ready for the next step, that keeps you going. So it doesn't even have to be a big event. It could be something as simple as, conquering that, even that one person, somebody on your chicken list, and you've said, well, maybe I won't. Well, maybe what? And that the day they actually write to them or talk to them or call them or text them or whatever you do, then you call somebody on the team and say, I did it. I tagged my chicken list. And they said yes, or they said no, or whatever, but the point is that you did it. So those need to be celebrated too.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Julie. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be a full-blown event. It can be whatever your next step for out of your comfort zone is. And you will feel so good when you do that. Like Julie said, I'll never forget the first time I prospected somebody. I was like, I was really nervous to do it. But the minute I did it, I didn't even care what the response was. I was just so happy it was gone. It was out of my hands, So
I
yeah.
tried that. I've tried like step out of my comfort zone. And actually, as you saw, the few videos I've been posting,
Mm-hmm.
and that was really hard for me because you wouldn't believe how many times I did the review before actually doing it. Right, and then still seeing mistakes that I made on the little things.
Absolutely, yes. The
Right.
videos are hard. Yeah.
And what's funny, people won't really give me a response toward Plexus. They give me a response of the mistake I made.
Really?
Right. Oh, you did this. Oh, I saw you fell down. Oh, you're upside down. Oh, you're walking backwards. Just like nothing about Plexus. They just focus on the little tiny.
See that? Do you know what that cues me? That cues to me that you need to do a video that is absolutely backwards.
Yeah. So I leave it because that's who I am.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go in, try to alter it and do another one.
No.
That's who I am. And people know that, I stutter, I skip, I'm loud and I'm funny and I just leave it. That's me. So for me to go change it after they made the comment, I said, well, I'm just going to get better and I'm going to grow from there. So
Yeah, you're right about the be me and be yourself. That's
yeah.
probably the most important thing about network marketing. Because
Yes.
if it's fake, people are going to see through it in about 3 seconds.
That's right. So I just leave when I see my follow. I just leave it. It's okay. That's fine. I'll improve on the next one. So
Yes, good attitude.
yeah.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to head over to the oh, there we go. Oh no, that's not where I'm heading to at all. Sorry. I'm heading to
Did you see the dark screen and the phone in the center?
the large screen in the no.
Okay. It's like someone's trying to climb into the call. It's like my screen goes black and there's a phone, like a blue phone in the center.
I see the phone. It's a 536 number, but
Yeah.
but it's not jumping in the middle. It's just in my gallery. Can you change it to gallery view or?
Somebody must be calling. And
Calling.
are they calling? What's going on?
So
Oh.
can you guys see this rank up and score?
Yes.
Yes?
No, it's in.
Because I can't see you guys anymore. So there's a few things about this document that are kind of funky. If I go down to number 5, and I'm still looking for an answer on this. I don't know if anybody saw on Help Me Pink Diamonds tonight. I asked this question. It says, why do I have to sign up a new US customer? But it's for Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. I don't think it's supposed to say US customer. I really don't. We want you to help build a balanced US business, is what it says right here. But I don't think that's accurate. I think it's just customer base. I don't think it's US. I will verify that for you though as soon as I can find out. So what is the intent of the rank up and score incentive? It's to help you build your business. Forget everything that says US. This is intended for convenience. So anyway, I don't think it's supposed to say US. And have a strong fourth quarter, so fourth quarter of the year. What is the time frame for the incentive? It's just for this month, so it ends on Halloween at midnight. And can I earn multiple bonuses? Absolutely. So if you're achieving a rank for the very first time, so if you're watching this a recorded version of this video, and you're achieving a rank for the first time, you're actually eligible to receive a double bonus on every rank you achieve in October. So let's say you went from 0 to gold in October, you actually could get a double achievement bonus for silver and a double for gold. And if you did that in October, you actually would get a fast start achievement bonus as well, because if you go gold in 30 days, you get a fast start achievement bonus. And if you did do that, I believe that the income for that would be $1,400 US on that month. So that's pretty substantial. So if you're silver at this point, then you could go gold and receive the double bonus. But you wouldn't get the fast track achievement bonus because it has to be within 30 days of signing up, if that makes sense. And if you're just starting your business this month, you can actually, you could do the whole thing, which is really incredible. When are you going to get paid? At the same time that your commissions are paid out the next month, by the middle of the month. It says November 15th, but we usually get paid before the 15th of the month. Number 5, why do I have to sign up a new US customer in addition to achieving a new rank? Again, I don't think it's a US customer. I think it's a customer. And the reason is, and I agree with this, the reason is Plexus wants us to have some customers on our teams. They want us to have customers. Customers bring you, and we've talked about this before, I know, but I'm just going to say it quickly again. Customers bring you some substantial bonuses and PV. They help to level up your PV, which is great. So I agree with that rule. I like it. I do think, though, it's not US customer, just to verify that one more time. Number 6, can I upgrade? So if you upgrade a customer ambassador, then they automatically are also eligible for the fast track bonus, or for the rank up and bonus this month. So it says the example they give you is if you enroll someone October 10th, and they upgrade to ambassador on October 25, they will only count as an ambassador. But if they go to silver, they will count as the double silver. Can I earn this and the fast start? Oh, I guess I already covered this. Yes, you can earn these bonuses and the fast track. So yeah, there it is. Total of $1,400 right there. So if you were just starting your business, within 30 days, if that happens to fall in October, if you went gold, then you get the double bonus for silver, the double bonus for gold, and the fast track achievement, plus your other bonuses that you get from welcome packs and that sort of thing. So that's pretty substantial. An income of $1,400 without Plexus pay points is really good. And do upgrades count towards my rank advancement? So in other words, let's say you were silver and one of your customers if you had 2 ambassadors and one of your customers, your preferred customers, upgraded to ambassador, they'd become your 3rd and you would have the double silver ranking. Same thing with gold, okay? And how can I promote this incentive? There is a rank up tracker. If any of you are interested in sitting down with me to go through that, you can find it in your back office under library, tools, then library. It's right there under rank up for the month of October. So it's a tracking sheet. You can actually do it online. It's actually, you can click and work it online, or we can print it off and we can do it manually to show you how to get this bonus this month for you and what it's going to take, like how many ambassadors you need, how many customers you need, and how that could work for you this month. How do I get my team involved? Well, we're doing it right now. We're promoting this team-wide. We're talking about how to do it. And tonight, hopefully, I've given you some tools to help you get there. Number 11, is there a PV requirement for my new ambassadors? There's no special PV requirement. It's just a regular $100 as it always has been. So there's nothing special there. And since we're holding paid ranks for the month of September, what bonus can I qualify for? What they're talking about in holding paid ranks for the month of September is this. Sometimes people fall a little bit in their business. And let's say, for example, I'm senior gold right now. Let's say that I fell behind and became only qualified as gold for September. It doesn't mean I lose any money, and I still am called senior gold, but I still only have the points for gold. Okay, that's the main thing. Plexus, instead of allowing people to fall back, they allowed people to have their paid rank for the month of September, even if they fell behind. And they are allowing people to rank back up to that senior gold. And they also have the opportunity to learn a re-achieving bonus, which is kind of crazy. So, and that applies all the way through, even to dual rank. So it's called re-achieving. So if you fall behind, you can actually rank back up to where you were and get a re-achievement bonus. And this is about Jules. If they drop a rank, can they re-achieve? Yes. If I'm re-achieving a bonus, do I also have to enroll a customer? Yes, everybody does. And this is about Diamond Ambassadors. You certainly can read that if you wish. And there's some, just some disclaimers here, like, for example, Plexus makes no guarantees of income and that sort of thing. Yeah. So are there any questions about that part?
Krista could get a new car again. She could re-rank.
I don't know if that part would happen. Yeah, so the rank up and score is really great. And like, I know some of you, like Kent, you're really wanting to go silver. Sam, you're really wanting to go gold. Kim, you're really wanting to go gold. I think Leslie's on the call and she's doing some math too, but if you can hear me, Leslie, I know that you're really looking to go silver and you've got some potentials lined up. There's some real possibility here, guys. There's so much possibility. I would love to sit down and show you how to do this. If you're around this week and you want to make an appointment to see me, I would be happy to sit down with you and show you how to use those rank up and score pages that are in your back office under, like I said, tools and library, and you'll see them under the rank up and score section of your library. It's not insurmountable. It really isn't. There are ways to do it. You'd really have to put your nose down and go, but absolutely this could be done. And like Kim, I was so happy when you added me to your call tonight. That's brilliant. Do that. Awesome. That's one of the ways you're going to get there, is to utilize your team. It doesn't have to be me. There are lots of really great leaders on our team and in our upline. So, you know, don't be fearful, and don't ever think, oh, she's too busy. I can't ask her. It's not true. It's just not true. If that makes sense.
Kent,
Yes.
where's your answer to your fence sitters?
That's right, Paul.
3-way call, bud.
Free call.
Yep. But yes, for sure. Don't you think?
Oh, yes.
Well, let's roll them.
Yeah.
Roll the camera. Let's go.
And Kim, congratulations on your new ambassador. Did that all work out with the credit card? Oh, sorry, you're muted. I'm going to unmute you. Sorry, go ahead.
He's still working on it.
She's what now?
He's still working on it.
Oh, is she? Huh. So her own credit card didn't go
I don't know
through?
what's going on. No.
Hmm.
But her husband